When it comes to the design, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is very familiar with a few key differences. We still have the same square-off design that differentiates itself from the S23 and S23 Plus, and we also have an embedded S Pen over on the left side of the device. While the design is very similar, you do have a few refinements here, like with the floating camera design. You will notice that the sensors just to the right of the cameras are flush with the body. The curve on the edges of the display have been redesigned to make for a much flatter display. This means you're going to have improved performance with the S Pen, and this is going to help to get rid of things like accidental touches. This should even help to bring more compatibility for screen protectors, which is definitely a great benefit. The S23 Ultra is more durable than ever, featuring an armor aluminum frame and Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on both the front and back of the phone. I also thought it was very interesting that Samsung's using sustainable materials in the S lineup, including recycled glass on the front and back and recycled aluminum volume and side keys. There have been some major upgrades when it comes to the cameras on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Starting out with the main shooter, which is a 200 megapixel sensor that uses nano-binning technology to combine 16 pixels into one much larger pixel. Paired with advanced AI processing, images and videos should look great whether they're shot at nighttime or in well-lit conditions. We've also seen an improvement in the optical image stabilization with 2 times wider optical image stabilization for smoother videos. We still get the 3x and 10x optical zoom and up to 100x space zoom out of the telephoto lens. And the main camera is capable of shooting 4K video at 60 frames per second and 8K video at 30 frames per second. One of the standout features here has to be the Astrophoto in Expert RAW, which uses multi-frame processing and AI segmentation to capture stars and galaxies with no extra equipment necessary. One of the main areas that I was really hoping to see an improvement on from last year's S22 Ultra is the battery life, and it looks like we're finally going to get some improvements to the battery life on the S23 Ultra. We get the same 5,000 milliamp hour battery, but there are lots of optimizations here thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which are going to improve battery life on this phone. We also see some improvements to the display technology and materials being used that are also going to help extend the battery life on this phone. Things like streaming video on your phone won't take as much of a battery hit thanks to optimizations with applications like Netflix, Instagram, and YouTube. And the new processor uses advanced AI machine learning to deliver the resources that your phone needs exactly when it needs them, making your phone even more efficient. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor increases the performance, especially when gaming, and this phone is still a multitasking powerhouse with 8 gigabytes of RAM on the base model and up to 12 gigabytes of RAM on higher storage models. The S23 Ultra features a stunning 6.8-inch QHD Plus AMOLED display featuring advanced vision booster. We still get a bright and vibrant display with saturated and punchy colors that Samsung is known for, but now the display performs better than ever in a bright and sunny conditions. But the new advanced vision booster feature can dynamically adjust the tones of your image, adapting to your surroundings. Other features like IP68 water resistance, Wi-Fi 6E capability, super fast charging 2.0, and fast wireless charging 2.0 really round out all the features of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and this is definitely the perfect phone for the power user. The Galaxy S23 Ultra comes in 4 colors, including Phantom Black, Cream, Green, and Lavender. I'm partial to the cream color.